until you begin having the clear definition of things, until you begin having the clear meaning of a thing, your life will remain mystery, and the situation around your life will be subjected to frustration. I want to pitch two scenarios in two industries that most of the time we heard of, we saw, but we've never taken our time to evaluate. And the first industry is the movie industry. In the movie industry, there's something they call behind the scene. Behind the scene is actually a period when a character or when the characters are being tested, tried, and evaluated before the exact characters that will be presented to you will be decided upon. It is the period at which the producer, the directors are trying to see the best characters that will fit the movie, that will fit the part that will be presented to you. Because at the conceive of the character, the originality or the true pictures cannot be established until you get into action, until you begin to put into test. The exact pictures cannot be established. And so the behind the scene gives the rooms for the person who conceived the idea to test, to try, and evaluate, and finally concluded that this is perfect for the movie. And the second industry is the construction industry. On most occasions, the design teams or the construction team, probably they have erected a structure or some part of a building, but the erection got to a particular stage and they decided to bring it down, to demolish it. Probably it does not conform with the original picture, or they've seen something else that is better than what they started. So then they decided to bring it down and rebuild something that matches with the standard they want. And these two scenarios are not always presented to you. What is presented to you is the complete movie. It is the entire project that you are going to see and you're going to say, man, this is fantastic. But there is always behind the scene. And behind the scene is the period when those things are being tested, evaluated, and tried. And these scenarios happens in all facets of life, in business, in whatever, in life. And that is why I said, until you begin to embrace the reality, until you begin to have the clear definition of things, your life remains miserable. Because when things like this happens to you, you call them failure. And that is why most of the time, majority of people are not ready to stand up to try anything. Because most of the time from the beginning, they begin to see this period of evaluation and testing as failure. And let me tell you, there's nothing you're going to embark on that will not require you to test, check, before the final presentation of the original picture. So begin to recreate the definition of things that the society presented to you, so that your life will not remain miserable, so that the societal definition of things will not keep tossing you around. What the society defines as failure to you, it's evaluation, it is testing, it is trying time before you decided on the exact one that's needed to be presented. So today, I'm telling you to reject those divinations and begin to embrace the originality so that you can stand up and begin to take steps, and you can stand up and begin to act, because it is not failure. It is trying, testing, and evaluation stages. And you need to go through it. It is part of the process. Until the entire project is completed, presented, nothing like failure can be mentioned.